That's nice, but we just got a $1,300.
Yes.
$1,300 donation from Anonymous.
We don't even have to cycle. That's the best thing about it. We just stand here all day, looking at the fish. I need to stretch anyway.
Okay, while he's stretching, it's time that I remind you what we're doing this all for. It's for the Immune Deficiency Foundation, the unfortunate acronym of the IDF. We like to call it the good IDF over here. And we are raising money for people with primary immune deficiency. There's over, I think, 50 different, or 250, I think it's 250, different types of diseases that all fall under this umbrella. And the very frustrating part about it is that it's very hard to diagnose. It normally starts out like a little mild, then it gets worse as you get on, so it just becomes a really horrible quality of life for a lot of people. And the Immune Deficiency Foundation primarily helps with getting diagnosis and helping people get into contact with doctors or support in their area, and helps fund research and also helps patients who are struggling with any primary immune deficiency, and kind of allows them to, live a more fulfilling life as well.
And how are the donations used for the IDF?
That was one of them.
Sorry?
That was one of them. There's just like loads of different ways the money's spent and how it affects people's lives. I've gotten to personally speak to a lot of the patients who have benefited. I believe that Mouse helped get her diagnosis thanks to the Immune Deficiency Foundation. So it's really important to get that diagnosis. And it sounds so that that's like the hard part, but it's such a hard thing to diagnose and to learn about. So a lot of the money just goes into visibility and making sure people know, because nobody knows about it. I didn't know what this was until I started. Everyone knows the cancer and all these things, and there's a lot of emphasis on treating those. But for this disease, the first problem with primary immune deficiencies is just getting people to know about them. And so there's a massive push to make sure that people can get diagnosed. There's a rough tool on the Immune Deficiencies website as well that can help diagnose you, well, not diagnose you, sorry, give you maybe hey, you might want to go and consult a professional. So if you are curious about it, because the symptoms are kind of tough to know about. One day suddenly anesthesia might not be working correctly on you, or you just keep getting sicker, and as you get older, for some reason you're just constantly sick. And then the worst part is that doctors will constantly misdiagnose it, because not even doctors know. And every year they also have multiple conferences where money goes to just flying out doctors to be like, hey, this is a thing you need to learn about more, because this is a problem and it's more common than we think. So yeah, there's a lot of things, and we'll talk more about it while we cycle, but yeah. Have you stretched?
I've stretched.
20k already raised.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Yes! 20k already, boys.
Get
Let's
stretching.
go.
What happens if we get to 25k? We punch the fish in the face.